What is up, players? Warboss Tea up in this mug. Welcome to day one of my June painting challenge. I'm gonna knock out the question of the day right now. What is your goal for the week? 2 of these vampires painted up in a tutorial. That's my goal. 2 for week 1, 2 for week 2. Then I've got the rest of the month to finish these Cadians. Finish them up. Get them finished and ready to go. No more excuses, guys. We're gonna knock it out. And I really want to clear the deck, so I don't want things to pile up. So what I want is to knock out what's on my list now and really light a fire under my butt to do that, because with the rest of the month, my plan is to paint up the heroes of Hobbyton. You can see they're on some shiny new 25mm bases. I bought them and I just picked up the affiliate code for them. So I'm going to be sharing them right here, and then I'll do an actual video on them where I'm building up like all of the archers, the city guard, any models that I've got for the heroes of Hobbyton. We'll do an actual live stream, because there's 100 25mm bases in that box, guys, and it cost me $12 American. So they look very, very like identical. They feel identical to Games Workshop's 25mm bases. And I remember these are the large ones that the Orcs and Goblins and Chaos Warriors go on. Now for the old world, all of your infantry models are going to go on that. So regular quote-unquote human-sized and goblin-sized, smaller than humans, they're going to be going on these bases. So another trick I just heard from Leo, who shared this great bit of information. Instead of rebasing your armies, which a lot of us don't want to do, you know, trying to shave them off of their own bases and then put them onto these new 25mm ones, what you could do is just keep them on their 20mm bases and create movement trays that simulate the larger area coverage, you know? And yeah, that's true, you could do that. But I know a lot of us have old battle forces and battalion boxes where we didn't even build up our models. And so instead of putting them on those 20mm bases, which you can do, because then you can play some 9th Age or some old Hammer 8th, 7th, 6th edition rules, you could get them ready for the old world by putting them on some of these 25mm texture bases. So I'm going to put my affiliate link for that in the description of the video if you are interested in that. Check it out. It is definitely helpful. And what I did, because these are resin miniatures, I cut them off of their old bases. I shaved them down, and then I glued them, super glued them onto these. So my winning recipe, of course, Zap-A-Gap, and the secret ingredient, Bob Smith Industries Insta Set. So I'll put links for that down below in the description too. There's a lot of basing, rebasing going on. If you're just working on your plastic miniatures, you're not working with resin, then you don't need those 2 things. You just use plastic glue, because the bases are plastic, your models are plastic. You're going to be melting the plastic together with a good plastic glue or plastic gel. What else? My plans are just, yeah, paint up 2 of these vampires. I think the 2 most striking ones that I'm going to have the most fun with getting out of the way are these 2 fellows, just because they're so different than these kind of quirky character ones, like this lady vampire warrior and this little bat beast guy, bat boy. I'm going to save till week 2, but week 1 is just going to be these 2 fine vampire lads right there. And that's my goal, as well as finish up painting of some tokens of renown and get the miniatures ready. So, okay, we've got here Mr. Secondaries, Michael Matzi, and Pix, the 3 avatars here at the front. There are 3 empty bases in the back, and those are reserved for a Dicey Guy, Mr. Sprinkle, and Play It Painted. They haven't chosen their avatars yet, so once they do, I'll get them glued on and painted. And this is the first week, so we're going to be playing Heroes of Hobbyton. If you want to join in and become a patron of Warboss Tea Studios, then you can still sign up for the month. The first week of June is going to be when we're going to be kicking off the character creation. So as long as you sign up to be a patron before the end of this first week, then you can jump into this first round. We'll see how it goes. If we have nobody showing up, then we'll just focus on this, and if we have too many people showing up, then I'll just try to streamline it as much as possible. But guys, I'm so excited. I'm putting the finishing touches on the player's handbook right now with all the values for the prices for everything, all the rules for the game. Very excited. I'm not even gonna worry about painting your miniatures until we figure out how you want to spend your tokens of renown for this first part of the game. So for my patrons who've been with me for a while, Pix, Mr. Sprinkle, Play It Painted, Dicey Guy, all of you guys get 36 tokens of renown because you've been supporting me for the past 3 years. June 2020, this is our 3-year anniversary, guys, that you've been supporting my channel. So thank you so much. Not only do you get your D6 random starting tokens, but you get 36 in the bank treasure hoard that you get immediately. It's kind of like a pre-order bonus when you think about it. So you're gonna get a fat stack of 36 tokens of renown. We'll put Pix right there at the top. Pix is rolling in tokens. And as soon as we hear from Dicey Guy, Play It Painted, and Mr. Sprinkle, then we can fill up the other 3 bases. And you can see the video with the knights that are available for using as an avatar, or if you want to use one of the female figures that I had purchased from the Saint Helena, then that kit, then let me know if you want to be represented by a female avatar. If not, then you've still got the other 3 knights up for grabs, which you can see in my other video. Let me know if anything is unclear. This is the first video for June. I'm trying something different this year, lads. Now that my son is a little bit older, I have a little bit more time to sneak away every night. I'm not only going to be finishing doing all of the vampires, and I'll also roll in my Heroes of Hobbyton figures into June, but I'm going to be reserving my Cadians because I stopped doing Cadian videos on day 25. That was the last time I really was able to spend painting. So all of my work I'm doing with my Cadians, I'm going to keep in the in that format. So I'm going to be going to day 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, if that makes sense. I'm going to keep all of my projects separate. I'm not going to piggyback these Cadians onto the vampires. I don't think the vampires would like it. I would. So the Cadians are going to be in their own project. Going to keep them in the Cadia Stands project, and we're going to keep the vampires and the Heroes of Hobbyton work all separate itself. So for the Heroes of Hobbyton, if you want to jump in, do your character creation, just let me know, and any of the randomized roles will get together on the Discord. If you want to follow along, the gameplay is going to be on the Discord channel, and if you'd like to, like I said, if you want to take part, get an avatar, rack up some tokens of renown, and go on expedition starting this July, then all you have to do is become a patron of Warboss Taste Studios down below in the description. You can follow the link there. But yeah, like I said, if you just want to watch, hang out, have fun, see what kind of stories we can make, then just follow us along on the Discord. I'm so excited, you guys. This summer, I've got big things planned for the studio, and I've got big things planned for my personal life, and I'm glad you guys are all here to share this journey with me. YouTube is all about entertainment, learning things, being educated, but also being entertained. And I want to share what's happening in my life and my life journey with you guys. So many changes over these past few years, and I'm about to be making another big one. And I'm glad that I have all of you along with me. The biggest thing you can do to help me out in my journey, besides becoming a patron and donating directly to me, the biggest thing you can do is just stay with me. And for those of you who are still watching right now at the 9-minute mark, thank you, because you're telling YouTube that this video and my content is worth watching and worth sharing along. So it's going to try to push this video out to more people like you. All you need to do to keep supporting me is just watch my videos and have a good time. Put them on in the background while you're working. Have my live streams playing, even if it's on playback after the fact. You've seen that I've done a live stream. Usually the live streams are just going to be me painting, working on miniatures, and just chatting with everybody who pops in. So that sounds like a good time to me. And if it does sound like fun to you, then I hope you jump along for that too. I'm going to make this my thumbnail for this video, so that's why I've got the camera on it for so long. I love this. The Crimson Court, I was able to pick them up for such a deal because they weren't in the original packaging. There was no cards or anything. There was just the miniatures. And I got them so cheap. I'm so glad that I did. Or did I get the cards? I don't remember. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. The plan for the week, paint up the two boys in the front, week 1. We'll see you tomorrow for day 2.